What's going on, guys? This is despitefitness, and today is it's actually Saturday, June 6th. Normally don't train on Saturdays, but well, got the new addition to the rack, so bought the rack extender for the T3 and put that together yesterday, and just didn't really have the motivation to get in after it. And full disclosure, I don't really have a lot of motivation right now, so I'm really like struggling to like kind of make myself do this right now. So for any of you guys that are out there that are struggling to kind of get yourselves moving too, I totally feel you. I really would rather just go inside and veg out. But yeah, we're out here. We've already kind of set things up, so start moving and hopefully try to create a little bit of momentum. And sometimes that's really all it takes, is just maybe get a little bit of momentum. Maybe lie to yourself. You just say, like, hey, I'm gonna go walk for a few minutes on the treadmill, or I'm gonna go do like 2 or 3 light sets of something, and then maybe once you get going, maybe you get a little bit of momentum going, and then you can carry through the whole workout and you really get some good stuff done. There have been some days where I really didn't feel like training that turned into really great days. I don't know if today will be one of those days, but I'm out here trying to fight through it, so hopefully maybe we'll be able to inspire some of you guys to fight through it, because I'll tell you, that's going to be at least a good chunk of your working sets and your working days is just fighting through it. Like, it's not always like what you see in like the Rocky montage in the movie where everything's just like super awesome. A lot of days are just grinders. So I'm out here grinding too, just like the rest of you guys. It's not all easy for me either. But having said all that, let's get into what it is we're here to do. So we're going to do a heavy reverse band today. I think we're going to go for doubles, and then for the winning warm-up, we're going to work with banded overhead tricep extension. So that's with a band and kind of going over the head. The lateral raises with dumbbells, a bent barbell row just to warm up the back, and then a rolling dumbbell tricep, and that's just dumbbells down to the shoulder, roll it up to stretch the tricep, and then extend. So a lot of tricep in there. I've been trying to be very tricep centric, because really for the majority of lifters, up to and including myself, building more into the tricep is going to help carry over for a bigger bench. So that's ultimately like what I'm doing by adding more of that tricep work in. So yeah, that's kind of the what, and now we're going to get into the do. So hopefully you guys will stick around and check out me suffering through a workout, because like I said, I suffer too. So yeah, I'm gonna turn on some tunes and just try to get left foot, right foot, and hopefully make something today reasonably positive. Yeah, let's make muscles. All right, here we go. Blah.
Doubters, to those who don't believe, this is the hour. You'll see, they will make ladders out of obstacles and stepping stones from roadblocks. Leap over the lines to say we won't cross. Build your canyons like they're nothing, they won't see us coming. Scale all of the walls they built to hold us. We may be invisible, but we'll be unmistakable. We may be invisible. They may be blind to me, just wait and see. All the haters, those filled with jealousy, the naysayers, payers for defeat. But we'll make ladders out of obstacles and stepping stones from roadblocks. Leap over the lines to say we won't cross. Build your canyons like they're nothing, They won't see us coming. Scale all of the walls they built to hold us. We may be invisible, but we'll be unmistakable. We may be invisible. They may be blind to me, just wait and see.
All right, that's it. So as you can see, change of outfit, right? So Truth in Lending, this is actually several days after the video was shot on Saturday. It's now Wednesday. In kind of true form to what was going on in the video, I was really excited about how things turned out. I talked about how I didn't have the motivation. I didn't even really want to train. I didn't think it was going to be a good session. And it ended up being an amazing session because, well, honestly, because my family rallied around me, right? So Nat was really pushing to get me into the workout and try to bring me back down. So to rewind a bit, when I talked about how I didn't have the motivation, I didn't even really want to train, there were some physical things going on, and just in terms of just feeling blah, but just emotionally, right? Life is a bit of a roller coaster, and currently I'm on a bit of a down slope of that roller coaster, and it comes and goes. It's a totally natural phenomenon. It's going to happen many times over again, and so you have to be able to, if you want to be successful in what you're doing, be able to continue to work with those ups and those downs, those highs and those lows, and continue to stay driven. We all have reasons not to train. We all have reasons to throw our hands up in the air and give up on a thing. Now, that thing could be anything, right? It could be training. It could be work. It could be a friendship. It could be a relationship of another form. It could be anything, right? We all have reasons to just throw our hands up in the air and just give up on something. But one of the things that makes us special, to differentiate us against the masses, is when we don't. And again, that goes at the heart of the channel, Despite Fitness. That's what this is about. This is about turning bad days into good days. This is turning the things that are our weaknesses into our strengths, and moreover, just not giving up. And to get back to the point again, the session started out on real low. And it was really because I embraced the training session and because I embraced my family. And what you don't see in the video is that, Nat was there firing me up, trying to be very motivational and trying to pep me up. My daughters came out and were helping to kind of do some stuff. My son came out, gave me a kiss. And that last top set of the 765, I had 3 of my 4 children in the room watching it happen. Now, I'm not the kind of dude that wants to try to highlight that kind of stuff and hey, look at my family. But that stuff means a lot to me. The fact that they were in the room, the fact that they were rooting me on, the fact that I didn't want to fail in front of them, right? It gave me reason to push. Now, you may find a whole slew of different reasons to push, whether it be family or something, right? Whether it be a positive thing or a negative thing that continues to drive you to drive. You got to find the thing, and that thing might change over time, but on any given day, you got to find the thing. And if you don't find the thing, then you end up like the masses, like the many people who say they want to do things and then just don't. So I don't know where you are in your training journey or whatever's happening with you in your life, but find the highs and the lows to motivate you to continue to push and continue to drive. And you'll find that over the aggregate, you're going to be more successful than most people you know, because you continue to find a reason to do instead of do not. So super very excited about how the thing turned out, super very excited about how the session turned around, and super very excited about the numbers that I threw up. It was amazing, and it felt great. In the wake of it, we did go out and buy some brand new bands. So this is obviously not the bands that I was using, but if you'll notice in the video there were some different bands. There was a purple and a green, because what we found is that by continually use bands for a variety of things, well, I mean, just like anything else, you end up breaking that thing down. So from one band to the other, the resistance was different. So we added in a green to add a little bit more resistance on one side to kind of balance it out. And so we've actually gone ahead and purchased a whole new set of bands to only use for that dual banded stuff, to make sure that they stay as similar as possible. So I will link again in the description box below an Amazon affiliate link for the bands that I use. I feel like it's a great deal and the value is amazing. So if you are in the market to check out a set of bands, please, click the link, check these bands out. They do have a lifetime warranty on them. So, if you happen to break them or whatever, you can get them replaced, which I think is an amazing value. And so yeah, just check that out. But yeah, I hope that this serves as some measure of motivation for any and all of you at home, for whatever you may have going on in your life, whether it be a peak or a trough. We go through them all, and it's only by continuing to take those steps forward that we find value in the things that we go through, whether it be the good things or the bad things. It's that continual drive. And I hope that this channel and what we do here helps motivate you to do the same. Continue to drive. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, drop in the chat box below. I will respond. I appreciate you guys continuing to support me and giving me the opportunity to help motivate you and teach, mentor, maybe to some degree. I don't know. But I hope that you take something from these videos. And I do appreciate you being here with me. If this is maybe the second or third video that you've checked out and you haven't subbed up yet, I wish that you would. Remember, guys, no matter what it is you think you can't do, turn a positive and negative, or just get in and train when you really, really don't want to. It's never gonna happen if you don't just make the decision and get in, train despite. You're either gonna find an excuse or you're gonna find a way. And I hope you guys continue to find the way. It's a real thing, but it doesn't happen unless you do it. So I hope that you do. Thanks for checking this one out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Nat, let's go out super extra on this one.
Peace! Bah!
So extra.
Just